Hey rockers, this is Tia from CrochetRochelle.com. In this short video, I'll be demonstrating how to hold your hook and also how to hold your yarn. Let's get started. First off, there's no wrong way to hold your crochet hook. Most people find it comfortable to hold the hook in one of two ways, either like a pencil or like a knife. When you're holding it like a pencil, you'll position the hook between your index finger and thumb, like this. The flat part will be where you grip it, right in there. If you want to hold the hook like you're holding a knife, your hands go over it, just like you're holding a butter knife. Between the index and thumb again, but your hand is resting over the top of the end of your hook. So again, like a pencil, which is how my grandmother taught me to hold it, or like a knife, which is how I typically hold my hook. Once in a while, I have to switch back to give my fingers a rest. You might find that to be helpful as well. I encourage you to switch back and forth and find whichever way feels best. Now on to the yarn. It's important to control the supply of yarn that you're feeding to your pattern. This helps you maintain the tension as well as the gauge, which in most patterns is very important. If you control the speed and supply of yarn, you can always make sure that your stitches are consistent size and texture. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I hold my yarn on my non-dominant hand. So whether you're right-handed or left-handed, whichever hand you're going to crochet with or hold your hook in, use the opposite hand to feed your yarn. This is how I wind my yarn. I loop it over the top of my pinky, around, and in front of my middle finger and ring finger, and back behind my index. This lets me grab my yarn between my thumb and index finger for greater control. I'll show you one more time. Around and back up over the pinky, in front of my middle and ring finger, behind my index, and up over the top, so I can pinch it right here. I have found over the years that this gives me the greatest control over my tension and gauge and lets me feed my yarn quickly. The longer you crochet, typically the faster you'll get. My grandmother would tell you to loop it twice over the pinky, up, behind, and then between your thumb and index finger. But I have found that that extra loop right there typically catches my yarn and causes me to fight with it. The more you have to fiddle with your yarn tension and yarn supply, the slower you crochet. All right, one more time. Around and over the pinky, in front of the middle and ring finger, behind the index, and between the thumb. And there you go. Remember, there's no wrong way to hold your hook, whether you're going to pencil it or knife it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to connect with me, follow the social media links below. If you'd like to check out my free patterns, please visit crochetrochelle.com. Stay curious and rock the hook.